guys, it's me Fishman e bem-vindos a mais um live stream de Trüberbrook. Vamos para o capítulo 4. Esta parte já vimos no último live, isto é o início do capítulo 4. Já dei aqui deste joguinho, portanto eu disse que ia dar uma aqui do jogo. Aqui foi dada pelo Discord, está lá postada numa parte específica onde eu dou keys e costumo dar muitas keys lá. Portanto sigam, o giveaway acabou, neste momento estou a preparar outro giveaway. Mais cenas e que o próximo giveaway já não vai ser tão grande como este que acabou agora. E pronto, e é isso. Vamos acabar aqui o Trüberbrook, já dei aqui. Depois, quando acabarmos isto, ajeitado de começarem um novo jogo. Um jogo porreirito. Aqui também que eu dei deste jogo está na parte dos giveaways que eu tenho no Discord. Portanto, há aí links em baixo para irem para o meu Discord. Eu costumo dar keys regularmente. Por norma são sempre algumas keys de jogos que dão aonde? No Prime Gaming. E tem lá outro disparador diferente que é Free Games. Sempre que eu vejo um jogo gratuito, por exemplo na Epic, todas as semanas dou um, na GOG também costumam dar, na Steam, em qualquer plataforma, eu puxo lá, que é para o pessoal ir buscar e não se esquecer. Portanto, o Discord é muito fixe para ganhar joguinhos, quer seja por mim, quer seja pelas companhias ou assim. Mas pronto, já estamos aqui na parte em que acabámos antes. Salvamos aqui o tio Manel, não me lembro do nome dele.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
You
Já
don't
está com
look so
caspa
good.
brilhante.
Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool, really. I get that a lot.
What's the status of our Quantum Discriminator? Ele precisa de um Quantum Discriminator para voltar para a casa dele. Eu não estou a perceber bem se é uma dimensão nova, se é um planeta diferente. Whatever. Ele precisa de um Quantum Discriminator, ele não o sabe construir. Daí ele ter invocado a nossa personagem aqui para esta cidade. Mas é uma cena engraçada daquela cena. Aí aqui temos internet e temos telefonemas de longa distância e não sei o quê. Já víamos para o passado, se soubéssemos tudo isso, íamos ser os reis do mundo, porque sabemos bué de coisas que eles não sabem. A gente não sabe construir estas coisas. A gente sabe que elas existem, a gente sabe que é com chips e tal, mas a gente não sabemos fazer isso. A maior parte das pessoas, pelo menos. E pronto, foi o que aconteceu a este gajo. Veio parar aqui ao nosso mundo, quer tenha vindo de outra dimensão, de outro planeta, e eu preciso de um Quantum Discriminator que ele disse que se vende tipo nas lojinhas onde ele vive, porque ele não sabe fazer. Pronto, essa é a realidade. Dito isto, para quem gosta de animes, podem ver o Dr. Stone, que é precisamente nesse sentido. É alguém bué inteligente que vai para um mundo primitivo e depois começa a construir bué das cenas, porque ele sabe fazer isto tudo. As cenas que lá está. Que eu não sei e que a maior parte das pessoas não sabe. Que tu não sabes, sim, eu sei que tu também não sabes. What's the status for Quantum
Discriminator?
Yes?
I totally lost track. What was it I was looking for again?
Take a look at these plants, will you? We need a power source as strong as possible. If this was
Uranium.
my dimension, I'd recommend using one of those handy 90,000 volt batteries. I'm afraid that's not an option.
Whew. That's a lot of juice we're needing.
We do need a particle accelerator as well. Has to be small enough to fit in there.
A brown tube, maybe? From a TV set?
Could work.
I just had an idea.
An interface to control the device. Get creative on that. A keyboard, buttons, any kind of interface.
I understand.
And a really potent coolant. It's going to burst if we can't keep the temperature low.
What do you have in mind?
Water won't do. Think of something.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Ok.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry.
You really are from another dimension, right?
So you really are from another dimension,
From
right?
do Tesla.
I was fleeing. I just stepped through the
Foi
portal and
reconhecido.
crashed here.
Fleeing? How did you manage to hide for so long? Are there more of your kind?
Fleeing?
There were bad things happening back home.
Ok.
And as soon as I stumbled out of the portal, those really wicked scientists got hold of me. They sure love their tests. You really don't want to mess with them.
I think I met them too. How did you manage to escape? What were you fleeing from? Eu estou mais interessado na dimensão dele, porque a gente vai abrir um portal para ele voltar para a dimensão dele, não significa que cenas da dimensão dele podem vir para o nosso mundo.
What were you fleeing from? In your dimension, I mean.
Someone blew up our planet. I would rather not talk about it.
I think I met them too. How did you manage to escape?
How did you escape?
Through the door, when they weren't watching.
I think I met them too.
Met them
I
who?
escaped, went undercover, and since then, tried to find a solution to finally get home.
Mas o planeta ele
Which is where you
destruiu.
come into play.
This is so incredible. All my calculations, all my predictions. It's going to take years of studies to understand. I always thought parallel universes and different realities were a predictable possibility. But this? I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory.
How did you manage to hide for so long? Are there more of your
Are
kind?
there more of your kind?
Here? No. Scattered across manifold dimensions? Probably. But there are certainly beings from other dimensions right around us. Right now. The cat, if you ask me.
What cat?
How did you manage to hide all this time?
I made a small fortune playing a card game they fancy here. Doppelkopf.
With nines or without? Second dual trumps first? Catch Carlson.
With nines or without?
Look at that. Depends. All a matter of perspective. That's not really what it's all about, though.
The old trumps.
I had never given the concept of money much of a thought before. I believed it was a rather crazy idea. But I certainly do know how to play. With that money I went into hiding. Slowly disintegrating, trying to find a way back home.
Really? That's it? End of story? All that jazz? The money? The need to get back home? And you just went into hiding?
Sort of.
Keisuke.
What's that gooey stuff? Is that your blood?
Oh, my body is disintegrating.
Ok.
It is the effect one has to bear when staying in another dimension for too long.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
About the concept of interdimensional
Weren't
travel.
you just about to elucidate the concept of
Zin!
interdimensional traveling?
Como é que é, brother? Ainda não fiz aquilo ali dos ícones. Vou ver se faço quando acabar o live stream. Eu substituo tudo, tenho que tratar aí de uns bumps também. Por isso estou a fazer um live pequenino hoje, amanhã faço um live maior. Vou jogar Genshin, um evento que está quase a acabar. Deixem-me tudo para o fim.
They define the center of your cosmos, of your perception. Yet there is so much more. You humans need to understand
Tudo
that
firme,
there's
brother.
more to the perception of the universe. It's all there. You are just incapable of seeing it.
Ok.
Distant stars and galaxies, sea beams, the Big Bang. All these things you're missing out on. In order to gain a higher understanding of things, the fabric of the universe, to understand the very meaning of your existence, you need to overcome that self-centered view. You have to see the whole picture. Hans, if I could just open your eyes.
Isso parece uma proposta para anal. Se eu pudesse abrir o teu olho. Can I ask you something personal? You make it sound everything we humans did was
You
wrong.
make it sound as if everything we did was wrong.
Let me put it this way. You have not experienced common people until you have heard it in the original by William Shatner.
William Shatner é um escritor. Can I ask you something personal?
Can I ask you something?
Ainda tenho aqui mais uma pergunta. Single hand cam...
Single hand coming out?
Look at that. Naturally. That's not really what it's all about, though.
Cool.
Ok, não, acho que já temos muita informação dele. Vamos explorar aqui as cenas.
An ectoplasm interference oscillator.
Uau! Claro que sim. Quem é que não consegue perceber o que é isso?
A hyperlogic coupler.
Claro.
An empty jar.
Isto talvez possamos usar. Aqui.
That's the toolbox I've borrowed from Truda.
Isto é o quê?
That's a prototype of the Valentine. A gift from a friend.
A cosmic slipstream capacitator.
Até este ponto acho que ele só está a inventar nomes.
Gasoline powder.
Conseguiste pegar o jogo? Nice, Zin! Eu meti lá a wall. Eu sei que és muito atento ao Discord. Então pronto, o vencedor do Trüberbrook, que foi aqui que eu disse que dei ontem. Aqui no início lá estava a dizer que ia dar uma key. Aliás, que dei uma key do jogo. Foi o Zin que pegou. Parabéns, Zin! Pronto, o Zin pegou aqui do Trüberbrook. Mas pronto, os vencedores do outro giveaway já foram contactados. E pronto, e não foi o Zin. Desculpa, mano.
Gasoline powder.
Fiz um vídeo no Instagram, também selecionar os vencedores. Eu quero transparência, não quero que andem a dizer aí porcarias. Isto é o quê? Gasolina? Ok.
It's an excerpt of the Tonklin Diary.
Gasolina em pó. Isto parece tipo aquelas cenas que se diz aos
It's
putos.
an excerpt of the Tonklin Diary.
Olha, podes ir ali à drogaria pedir, não sei, 300 gramas de eletricidade em pó. E eles vão lá e depois são gozados. Porque não existe. Não existe na nossa dimensão.
Interphasic coil spanner, quantum flux regulator, ODN recoupler, scissors.
Gavetas não conseguimos abrir.
A small collection of hydrinos.
Ok.
A couple of self-sealing stem bolts.
Só se eu não percebo nada do que tu estás a dizer.
This is the frame for our quantum discriminator.
Isto parece uma guitarra piano.
We just need to attach a few more components.
Ok, então é aqui que a gente tem que fazer as cenas.
We also need a coolant.
Yeah.
Also, an interface.
Ainda precisamos de tudo, só.
And last but not least, a particle accelerator.
Isso ele disse que podíamos arranjar na televisão.
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the quantum discriminator emits a coherent Tetrian beam into the portal.
Projecting a metaphasing trajectory matrix.
Precisely. Then the projected Tachyon pulses allow us to modulate the frequency in such a fashion that
That the portal synchronizes with the exact temporal quantum coordinates. A rift in space-time.
Exactly.
This is sensational.
I thought you'd like it.
It's the orgone collector.
Não sei. Não, vamos aqui à janela. Não dá para ver?
They're having a blast out there.
E aqui os planos. Ok, aqui diz o que é que nos falta. Faltam-nos as 4 coisas que precisamos. Ok, isto não vai dizer nada. Vamos embora. Zimbora! Os animados eu ainda... Eu não percebi bem, mano. Eu tenho que... Eu não abri a pasta. Eu vou fazer tudo. Estive a mostrar ao meu filho as imagens. E ele disse: uau, tão giro. Tão lindo. Tão giro.
Look at all these beautiful people.
Está aqui o Zine. Olha. É o Zine, não é nada. Isto é mais parecido comigo. Save the World Tries.
Must be some kind of
Isto deve ser
ancestral gallery.
os developers. Qual é que é mais parecido contigo, Zine? Ok. Este é o mais parecido com o Zine. Inventor das... Isto deve ser o que fez a música para o jogo. Ou é este mais parecido contigo? É este claramente que é o mais parecido comigo. Ok, vamos tentar roubar aqui uns tubos na televisão. Não sei se a miúda está a ver
Brand new
televisão.
episode of Twilight Area.
Era o primeiro? Bem me pareceu. Olha, desculpa, vou ter que partir a televisão, está bem?
Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are showing the Great Twilight Area Celebration Marathon today.
Ups.
12 hours of bliss in a row.
They are having the ever so riveting town fair outside. Wouldn't you like to go out to the real
Eu
world?
preciso
once
partir
in a
a
while?
televisão.
The real sopport is in there. Can't you see?
That's not a real world, it's a TV, but there is ice cream and cotton candy outside. Why don't you take a small breath of fresh air? You'll get square eyes.
But there is ice cream and cotton candy waiting outside.
I'll think about it.
Oh shit.
But for now, I need to keep on watching.
Não sei como é que eu vou convencer. O que é isto?
I've already...
Ah,
I don't want to take this.
isto não estava aqui
Yikes.
antes. Ou estava? Porquê é que eu paguei isso?
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off.
Será que ela também não é desta dimensão? Ah, o partido da televisão é mesmo.
There's a
Só
brown
se-
tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator. The kid will be traumatized for her entire life if I just disassemble her only friend. I don't think I can do this.
Tenho que convencê-la primeiro.
She's back in her parallel universe.
Shit.
She's back in it.
Será que eu consigo entrar aqui?
Locked.
Truda,
So, Professor, did you take a look-see around the area?
you could definitely say so.
You may call off the police. I would like you to ask.
You may call off the police.
How come?
No use staying on the case. The burglar has already left town. I've got my notes back.
I've got my notes back.
But the inspector is already on his way.
Then just call him off in person if he's early.
As you wish.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh yes, of course.
Lazarus stuffed.
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny. Shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, I think I already... well... never mind.
I would like to.
Oh yes, of Haft.
Oh shit, no.
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself.
No.
The door to town square.
Sim, vamos lá fora procurar as coisas. Ah, tá a ver a feira mesmo. Talvez a gente consiga arranjar aqui algumas coisas.
Mr. Tannhauser? Step right up.
Hello. How do you know my name?
It's a small town. Penelope Hades. My sister and I run the boat rental over at the lake.
Ah, tá bem. So, are there any prize? How much for a
So,
ticket?
are there any prizes?
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trüberbrook.
How much for a ticket?
One ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Então adeus.
I'll be leaving then. The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross.
Really? Eu não posso roubar aqui nada? Não.
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine.
What's Klaus doing? Já vazou
How's
outra vez.
Claus doing?
He's resting. My loyal Claus.
Também tem passarinho.
Have you ever heard the name Lazarus Tuft?
Taft. Yes, a real good for nothing. It's not that I don't like strangers, especially if they come as tourists to my beautiful Trüberbrook, but I was suspicious of this Mr. Taft. Right from the beginning. If you ask me, you better not mingle with him.
Oh, I think I already... Well... I need to be on my way.
Until next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
Ali strong man. Sou eu.
I'll have a cone of roasted almonds, please.
A cone of roasted almonds right away. There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Step right up! Step right up! Wanna put your bronze to the test?
Bronze? Is there a prize to be
Is
won?
there a prize to be won?
Course. The winner of the night gets a trophy.
Oh, okay. Consider me sold.
Very weak. Meh. Medium.
Right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think?
Capaz?
Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Ok. Significa que o outro não é bom, visto que se está a desfazer.
Step right, mister!
Why not?
Vou tentar outra vez. Tivemos azar. Agora é que vai ser. Kamehameha! Não? Não.
Right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Ok. Vamos falar com este Manel.
Beautiful here, ain't it?
Very. What's a sailor man doing out here in the sticks?
Well, I don't like water that much. I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those stereotypical sailor's clothes you were wearing?
So?
Ok, what happened to your leg?
I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Não, desculpa.
So you have a fear of water?
Aye,
Isso é esquisito.
thalassophobia.
Ah,
It all started when I was a little boy, back home,
foi violado
on
por
a
uma
sweet
corrente
summer's
d'água.
day. I was swimming in the lake when my Uncle Ulf suddenly cannonballed in. I will always remember these two massive cheeks rapidly closing in. To be honest, it's still haunting me today. I nearly drowned back then. Later I realized that was the day I developed this terrible fear of everything deeper than a puddle.
Why did you become a sailor man if you're scared of
If I
water?
ask, why did you become a sailor man if you're so scared of water?
I asked this myself many times. Well, my mother insisted that it would be best for me to face my fears. So naturally, I became a sailor man.
This is so confusing.
Yeah,
Walk
it is
around
what
in
it
my
is.
shoes.
What happened to your leg?
Well, that happened on my second job at the piano transportation company. I don't really want to go into details, but thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument manufacturer, I got me this nice new leg. And due to a timely taken disability insurance, I now may enjoy a quite decent invalidity pension. Far away from the stormy sea.
Isso é a parte
That's a
boa.
nice story. Or is it a sad story? I can't decide.
Ok.
I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Listen to the Sailor Man story. Isso aqui é cana de pesca.
My fishing rod. It's still here. I promised Trudy to bring it back. Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
O que é isto? Um papel?
That's a ticket for the raffle. This must be my lucky day.
Ah, um bilhete. É o bilhete vencedor,
A
se calhar.
beautiful, healthy tree.
Acer soedo platanus, the sycamore maple.
Vamos lá ver se ganhamos um. Não estou a ver mais nada.
A beautiful, healthy tree.
Acer
Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies.
Fishing! Ah, já tenho a chave para abrir essas merdas, não?
Locked.
Não, aparentemente não. Bem, vamos aqui outra vez usar o bilhete a ver se é o bilhete
Step
vencedor.
right up. Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed. Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trüberbrook.
I stole it.
I found a ticket.
Now look at that. You're a lucky fella. Now let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize. A can of cat food. Generously provided by the Trüberbrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks, I guess.
Well, enjoy.
Ok. Para que é que eu quero comida de gato? O que é isto?
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Se eu tirar a antena, ela já não vai querer ter televisão. Vamos lá acima primeiro. Tiramos a antena, a televisão desliga, ela vai lá fora brincar. Até faz bem, está bem? E a gente ganha uma cena.
They're having a blast.
Não posso ficar para fora.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry about.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Catch collagen or not?
Look at that. With, of course. That's not really what it's all about, though.
Cool. How are you holding?
Don't worry.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
With nines?
Look, without. That's not.
Cool. How are you holding?
Don't worry.
Porquê que esta pergunta
Can
está
I ask
sempre a
you
mudar?
something?
Yes?
Single hand come?
That.
Cool. How are you holding up?
Don't worry.
Can I ask you?
Yes?
Second dog. Deep.
That.
Cool.
Ok, whatever. Porquê que eu não consigo abrir a janela? Vamos devolver a cana de pesca, por isso é que se calhar ia precisar da cana de pesca.
I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Kind of.
There is a lot going on in this lake. I can tell you, Professor. Just the other day, I caught a red herring this big.
Uau!
So, let me take a look for your pawned item. Ah, there you are. Here's your whistle.
Whistle?
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Not your whistle? Of course this is your
A
whistle.
gente não tinha dado um
Your whistle.
vibrador.
I'm sure I'd recognize this whistle if it were my whistle. I left you something completely different.
Right. What was it then?
My massage rod.
Your what? I don't have no massage rod in here. As I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tenhauser.
Thanks.
Temos um apito. Para que é que queremos um apito, man? Como é que eu vou buscar esta bosta aqui? Ah! Não, não parece. Um apito para passarinhos.
Their collective weight is almost breaking the antenna.
Eu não consigo fazer nada. Ah, será que agora... Ah, vai aqui com boa força. Ah, estão a vir do outro lado. Tenho que escolher um lado para eles ficarem.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
Provavelmente preciso disso.
Step right up, mister!
Why not?
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Será que para ganhar a antena basta meter lá os passarinhos em cima? Se calhar depois a recepção não é boa. Ah, agora conseguimos invocar os pássaros. I summon the birds! Tantos. Consigo pegar neles?
Beverly, it is widely known that Corvidae are quite sociable and intelligent beings. I recently became acquainted with no less than a swarm of these impressive singing birds. Sometimes, I wish I could be like them. If I could just fly south with them. I wonder if they would accept me as one of their own.
Ok, mas dava para lhes dar aqui uma cena.
Over here, little birdies. Whoops. I must have overfed them.
Ah, eles vão para onde eu estiver. Não.
The street typical case of light
Oops.
pollution.
É para aqui, sós.
A nation split in two. I don't even know where to go. I don't even know where to go.
Não estou a perceber porque é que tinha que apanhar aqui os pássaros.
Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark.
What? Tem pirilampos. Conseguimos pô-los no jarro que a gente agarra lá em cima. What the fuck should I do with this? Olha, ficou a funcionar. Será que vou atrair os pirilampos? Não. Porquê é que os pássaros tinham que estar cá em baixo? Tenho que os meter lá na televisão outra vez. Vou meter os pirilampos aqui. Vamos apitar outra vez aqui. Então.
Hey, get lost your wet blankets.
Ok, agora que estragaram a cena. Quem é que disse isso? Ok, vamos buscar aqui
There's a
o
brown
tubinho.
tube inside. I could use it for the.
I can't open it without.
Oh shit.
Locked.
Será que alguma das coisas que a gente tem é bom?
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the
Projecting a metaphasing trajectory matrix.
Precisely. Then the projected tachyon pulses allow us to modulate the frequency in such a fashion that
The portal synchronizes with the exact temporal quantum coordinates. A rift in space-time.
Exactly.
This is sensational.
I thought you'd like it.
Então isto já funciona para alguma coisa?
I don't even know where to.
Don't worry, now.
Projecting this. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
Can I ask?
Yes?
Catch college? Cool.
Então temos que ir lá à parte de cima. Eu preciso de uma ferramenta para abrir aquilo. Vamos embora. O único sítio que ainda não fomos foi aqui. Big Hubba Hubba.
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie.
There's something in the air. Can you smell it? Spruces.
Spruces, firs, pines. I was always bad at telling conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle, firs just tickle.
Fir? That's Tanne in German. Just like my name. Never thought about it.
Why? What's your name?
Tannhauser.
We'd pronounce it Tannhäuser with an umlaut. German roots?
Yes, my grandpa.
Está aqui uma coisa a bordar.
I noticed a marking on one of the rocks. A hexagon. It's the logo of the Millennium Cooperative.
Isto leva-me lá para baixo, já que eu tenho que ir lá para baixo.
Beverly, I have made an astounding discovery. As it turns out, the town's only phone booth leads to some sort of secret passageway. It leads right into the Millennium Cooperative's control center. The platform further uptown presents a wonderful view of the valley. Leaning on this rusty rail, nose to the wind, I can let my gaze wander freely to the other shore and across the mountains.
The Lonesome Foghorn blows.
You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine what's on the other shore. I have to insert a coin first. I'm not going to use this thing again.
Não tínhamos alguma ferramenta que podíamos usar com isso?
These things on the ground. We call them fir cones. As a matter of fact, though, they're actually spruce cones. Did you know that?
What do you mean, actually?
Well, fir cones come to pieces when they fall off the trees. Spruce cones stay intact. Some things, you have to see them. You're from around these parts?
No, just visiting. Getting accustomed to it, I guess.
Me neither. I come here for the beautiful view.
Let's Hunga Bunga. Ah, parece que estamos a arranjar aqui uma relação. Mas outra parecia mais simpática. Esta parece mais... Esta parece uma bruxa.
Smoke?
Mas
No
uma bruxa
thanks.
sexy.
I quit.
The climate makes me feel a lot better. That's for sure.
Bate o cor, sócio. Vai acender
So what are
50
you doing up
cigarros.
here, all on your own? Fed up with all the hurly-burly down there?
I just like traveling. Always on the road, hiking and all that.
So, you're taking a break?
So you're taking a break?
Oh, I lost my hiking boots. They just slipped over the railing. And now they're gone. If you ask me, we are really all in the same vast backyard. All this madness. Looking for some kind of meaning. Anything at all.
Sounds a bit like you're going through a life crisis.
Sounds a bit like you're going through a life crisis.
Oh no. Quite the opposite is true. I gained insight. That's what I did. Insight. Exactly. That's it.
What about the locals? Do you know them?
Most of them. I'm actually visiting this place every year. Why?
Do you know...
Sounds a bit like... Sounds a bit... You know a man called Lazarus Tuft?
Yes, I do. Fascinating man. He absolutely crushed me at Doppelkopf once. No one knows for sure where he came from and what he's doing here. Legend says he bought the old mansion in the woods off of his Doppelkopf millions. He rarely ever visits town. Hardly surprising the way folks keep talking around here. Anyway, let them talk. That's my position.
Okay. So, you down there as a raffle?
I saw you down there at the raffle.
Yes, I tried my luck.
Did you win?
Just a snuff box. Such a letdown. I've
Posso
sworn
ficar
off
com
the
isso?
devil's dealings. You?
I've won a can of cat food. About the raffle. Did you win?
Just a snuff box.
I've won a... I've got to go.
Okay. Have a nice evening.
Ok. Então não ganhamos nada aqui. Isto aqui é um bocado fatela. A gente não conseguir ver o que é que temos. Ai, conseguimos. Que estúpido. Ok, tenho um bilhete de avião, martelo. Tenho estas 4 coisas que arranjei aqui. Comida para gato, molho, apito e coisa. O apito já não dá aqui. Algo me disse que a gente tem que arranjar maneira de fazer isto cair com os passarinhos. Que é para os passarinhos baterem aqui e a gente parecer bué da fortes.
I think I have enough.
Eu não estou a ver uma forma de o fazer. Ou talvez não. A gente já chegou a usar isto, certo? Eu não me lembro. Estou um bocado à toa. Bem, eu sei que tenho que tirar um tubo da televisão, mas eu preciso de uma cena qualquer. Deixa eu ver se encontro aqui algum... E tu, sócio, vais começar a tocar ou não?
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
Ok, será que podemos jogar isto?
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Sim, eu sei. Ah, ok, está aqui mais um sítio para chamar os passarinhos. Eles foram lá para cima. Está aqui ano.
Out of comp. It's a shooting.
Aqui não tem mais nada.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again?
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind. I would like to ask you.
Oh yes, of
Does the name...
Kraft, Doppelkopf. If you ask Shady, you better not.
Oh. Ah. I'll be...
Make your...
Onde é que está a miúda?
There's a brown tube inside. I can't open it.
Estou um bocado à toa.
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry now.
Projecting that the... this is...
Já tenho alguma cena? Não, acho que ainda não tenho nada.
It's an
Isto é o quê?
It's an excerpt of the Tonklin Diary. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
Can I ask you something personal? You make it sound...
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
With nines?
Oh, shit.
That's
Cool.
Eu queria perguntar
How you
primeiro.
About the quantum...
Yes?
I totally lost track. What was it I was looking for again?
Take a look at these plans, will you? We need a... If this
Okay.
one, I'm afraid...
That's a lot.
You do need a particle accelerator as well.
A brown tube, maybe?
Hmm?
From a TV set?
Could work.
I just had an idea.
Huh?
An interface to control the device. Get creative on that. A
Bora,
keyboard,
já
buttons,
vejo.
any
Deixa-me ver
kind
se
of
consigo
interface.
acabar isto rápido. Não sei.
I understand.
And a really potent coolant.
Huh?
It's going to burst if
Okay.
we can't keep the temperature low.
What do you have in mind?
Water won't do. Think of something.
Okay.
Every ticket's a winner. No blanks.
Are there any prizes? Já não há mais tickets, pá. Não consigo ver o inventário. Eu tenho estas bostas.
A cone of roasted almonds.
Agora não consigo fazer mais nada. Acho que preciso deste troféu.
Step right up! Mister! Wanna test your strength again?
Is there a prize to be won?
The winner of the night gets it.
Oh, okay.
Não.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad.
Foi muito
Just
mal.
between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think?
Sim, sim.
Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Eu ainda consigo chamar pássaros para aqui. Será que ainda há algumas coisas para fazer aqui?
I've already made an entry on this.
Yeah.
Beverly, it is widely known that Corvidae are quite sociable and intelligent beings. I recently became acquainted with no less than a swarm of these impressive singing birds. Sometimes, I wish I could be like, if I could just fly. I want.
Mas eles já estão ali.
The next city is like 1,000 miles away.
The streetlight is flickering. Typical.
Não consegui ver nada, sócio. Eu sei o que é que eu tenho de apanhar, mas eu não estou a perceber como.
Baron?
Mr. Tannhauser.
My pleasure. I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win anything?
I won a pair of hiking boots. Take a look at me. How am I supposed to wander anywhere? You, on the other hand, Mr. Tannhauser, you look like the type to be struck by wonder.
Tem que ir falar os itens aos pessoas todos.
Auf dem gelben Wagen sitz ich beim Schwager vorn. Ja, so war das. What about you? Did you have any luck with your ticket?
I won this.
Excuse me, is that cat food by
Ok,
any
faz
chance?
sentido.
I am asking on behalf of Klaus. He loves cat food. Would you mind making a trade?
What do you have in mind?
And in return, I give you this new pair of hiking boots, size 13. What do you think?
Sounds like a perfect deal. So let's make it so.
It will be to your benefit.
Este não tem botas, será que este quer trocar?
Patience, just a moment, pal.
Não.
A cone of roasted... I think I haven't.
Quer falar. Eu acho que as botas têm que dar a gaja lá em cima.
I saw you at the raffle, right?
Vamos tentar descobrir o que é que este quer.
Arr, just this voucher for a boat trip.
Ah, ele tem medo da água.
Man,
Ok.
I hate water. You?
A pair of hiking boots, but they are too large for me. I think I'm needed.
Ok, é isso. Tenho que dar as botas à gaja e se calhar a gaja vai me dar uma cena qualquer que me vai fazer ganhar o primeiro prémio. Yeah.
About the raffle. Did you win?
Just a snuff box. Such a letdown. You?
I'm in possession of a pair of hiking boots. Didn't you say you lost yours?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I'd exchange anything from my inventory for a new pair of hiking boots. Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange for my snuff tobacco.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you. How nice. And they're a perfect fit too.
Ok.
Okay, thanks. I can hear the call of the wild. Farewell.
Já não vamos
Farewell.
apanhá-la aqui. Será que o gajo curte tabaco? Ups! Sócio, Moana tabaquinhos. Yeah. Não está ali na roda dentada é porque...
Arr, just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water.
I know.
You?
I won this.
Is that snuff tobacco?
Tobacco!
Oh, man! Yeah! I love snuff tobacco. Would you like to
É
make a
cannabis,
deal?
What do
ok?
you have in mind?
Would you like to have the voucher in exchange?
É para as dores da perna
You know,
dele.
the one for the boat trip on that lovely lake. That's what I got at the raffle tonight.
That's from the local boat rental.
Yes. Do you want it?
Yes!
Okay, let's make it so.
All right. Deal.
Ok, agora se calhar ali daquele lado já temos alguma coisa para fazer.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. How much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. The season is over, and I have a gut feeling dinosaurs will be out of fashion next year anyway. My bet is on...
Extraterrestrials?
Extraterrestrials.
Maybe, yeah. Hmm?
I won this voucher in the raffle.
I know.
I
How
know.
can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the raffle booth tonight.
Ah, ok, não é
Who
mesmo?
would have thought?
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. How much for the swimming?
Oh, the sea...
I'll be leaving then.
Então vamos apanhar o dinossauro. Mano, é só experimentar, sócio. É só experimentar. Eu não estou a dar muitos bons conselhos. Onde é que está o cão? Desapareceu. Ok. Então, esta bosta está estragada. Temos que usar a boia?
It doesn't look all too
Para meter
seaworthy.
de lado.
There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing. It doesn't. There's a...
Falta um pedal. Podemos usar esta boia aqui do lado esquerdo, mas um pedal. Sócia, para que é que eu quero então este bilhete? Se o barco não funciona.
Hey, sweetheart.
The pedal boat has a leak.
About the paddle boat over there, it doesn't seem particularly seaworthy.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I think it has a leak. The paddle wheel isn't in good condition either, if you ask me.
Oh my. You see, I'm afraid it's the last of its kind. Its friends are already lined up at the dry.
Já!
Do you think you could help me fix it?
Não posso adiantar
Can't really
muito.
leave my post right now.
Em 3 ocasiões diferentes. Yes.
I'll have a look at it.
Ok,
It's much
consegui.
too cold to go for a swim right now.
Hã? Vou usar a sopa no barco. Olha, tão linda. Tá bem.
This should fix the leak. It's much too cold to go for a swim right now.
Olha para a frente. Ó.
Sorry about the pedal boat. You were really looking forward to this, right?
Yes.
To be honest, yeah, I was.
I'm gonna write you a voucher for a whole weekend during the next season, okay?
Wow.
But I don't even know if I'll ever return. I'll be leaving then.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. I'll be...
Eu não consigo
It's
fazer
much
mais
too-
nada. Então, mas agora com a boia vou conseguir fazer alguma cena?
Lock.
Só se... Pausa. Será que a boia... Não. Apanha o gato. Será que se a gente ter o gato ao velho? Ah, já conseguimos ir lá para o outro lado. What? Ah.
Keep out. Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements.
Beverly, my image of this innocent place has been tainted. I found a trash dump right in the middle of these woods,
Se calhar a gente pode usar
probably
algum
long
deste lixo.
established by the locals. The question arises, who would sink so low?
What? O que é isto? Ok, uma tampa do lixo. De resto, então, nenhum deles está separado. Os uma corda. Isto é suspicious. Serious interference with the environment. Slime traces spotted. New opening hours. Papers, please. Temos aqui peras.
These fruits are mine to pick up.
Mine. Pega as duas, sócio. Podes ter fome. Não dá. Temos aqui um Illuminati.
Gotcha! This is private property, and you're obviously on my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
I see no for violence. I'm selling this fine massage rods. Easy.
Easy?
Calma,
Didn't you
sócio.
read the sign?
Referring to keep out sign or the one that says not trespassing? I read and deliberately ignored them. Signs, which signs? I have to be on.
I read and deliberately ignored them.
Very funny. You're one of them. I know. Confess.
One of them? Oh no, not again. Okay, I'll tell you once and for all. I'm not an alien. I don't care what you believe.
A what? An alien? Ha! Now you think you've been clever, don't you?
No, sir. And just in case you want me to take part in any tests, let me tell you.
You government guys are getting more and more annoying.
Wait, government guys?
I already told you guys last time. Not on
What?
my watch. Name and rank soldier. You're with the CIA, BND, HVA, FBI, NSA. Spit it out.
Name is Tannhauser. I'm a quantum physicist.
Name's Tannhauser. I'm a quantum physicist on vacation.
Liar! That's ridiculous. You better tell me the truth, or else. Say something.
What's with all that garbage?
Okay, I guess you're right. The quality of your lies doesn't imply a higher intelligence at work. Quite the opposite, in fact. So, what are you doing here anyway? The truth this time, the whole story.
Well, it all began a few weeks ago when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned.
Vamos-lhe contar a
But
história
Aunt Lottie
toda.
gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said. I might even be able to discover some distant relatives. Also that I deserved a break. She only wished for me to return safe and sound. So after a brief visit to Berlin, I began my journey. And that's how I ended up here.
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you.
Ok.
Now, about the part with the Millennium Cooperative. I always had the impression that something
Zin,
wasn't
isso tem que ser
quite
no
right
ambiente
with
certo. Ok?
Well then, bye.
them. Feel
Tem que
free
ser
to
com
visit me
grupo de amigos
anytime.
confiáveis
We can
e
go
seguros.
into all the details.
Pelo menos é o que eu
Name's
acho.
Blessing, by the way.
Deixa eu falar com ele.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
What do you know about the Millennium Cooperative?
What do you know about the Millennium Cooperative?
Millennium
I
Falcon.
know they're a bunch of powerful people.
Se eles estavam lá em
A secret
baixo.
society, like the Freemasons or the Illuminati.
Tens que arranjar, mano.
They are directing from the shadows, globally, playing governments like puppets on strings. They surely build something fishy up there in the mountains.
Fishy.
I always knew it.
Ok. You must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Crikey. You must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Of course I have. If you look at the ancient Sumerian and Babylonian writings, you will see a pattern emerge that... Ah! You hear that hum? Stop it! Make it stop! Stop, stop, stop! It's them! They try to slowly drive me insane with their atomic radiation.
Ok. Ever heard of the term Saturn
Ever
portal?
heard the term Saturn portal?
Of course.
This guy knows stuff.
In theory, the Saturn portal describes a kind of interdimensional opening.
Okay.
A gate to the stars, like a crossroads or a junction in space-time.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Sure sounds a lot like science fiction to
That
me.
sure sounds a lot like science fiction to me.
Well, it's all arcane theoretical physics, blending modern science with occult magic. They are trying to establish a connection to the southern pole of Saturn using Birkeland currents. Birkeland currents, ever heard of that? They flow through the Earth's magnetosphere out into the cosmos, in form of an electric plasma stream, a twisted helix, a conduit, right up to Saturn.
Isso é que vai ser a nossa cena de energia.
Trapped in there. If you look at the northern pole
Temos
of
aqui uma
Saturn,
cena.
you will recognize that shape, the hexagon.
Ah. What's up with your
What's with your
squirrel?
squirrel?
That's
Pensei que
Drowsy.
isto era o gato
He's
do
me
outro.
friend, sleepy fella.
So are you living out here on your own?
So why are you living out here on your own?
The government obviously believes that I'm a threat, so they declared me insane and
Aqui
put me
algumas
in a
coisas.
sanitarium. Back in the days when it used to be a real sanitarium, before the cooperative took over. When things went down the drain, I realized that people like me have no place in a society like this. People like me have to disappear, go undercover. We have to resist until our day comes.
Ok. Sim.
I think
As
I've heard
opções estão.
Nice talking to you.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
Vamos tentar encontrar Rabbit Hole. Isto
What's
parece
with your
gato.
squirrel?
That's Drowsy. He's me friend, sleepy fella.
Is my friend. Ah, ok, isto vai ser os pedais, se calhar, do barco. Ficou sem luz o gajo.
This light bulb is wind powered, 100% clean energy.
Ok. Não, vai.
Detailed
o que é que isso
blueprints
aqui?
for a bunker
Queres que me
layout.
digas alguma coisa?
Odd.
Vai?
Então, vai demorar.
Não sei.
The landscape vaguely reminds me of home.
Vamos apanhar isto.
No way. Brass is my kryptonite. And contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
Ah, ok. O que é isto?
A shopping list. Rations,
Rations,
canned
canned
meals,
meals,
tinfoil, magazines.
tinfoil. Temos aqui algumas coisas também. Não, não dá. Então só viemos buscar aqui isto. Certo? Parece que sim.
It's a bass tuba.
Ah, não podemos abrir
I'd
isto.
rather
É?
not sniff around. Self-defense.
Ok. Então eu acho que está tudo. Aqui já não temos mais nada. Mas agora já temos uma tampa do lixo. Isto aqui provavelmente vai ser os pedais. Yeah. A boia a gente vai precisar porque o barco vai ao fundo.
This should suffice for a paddle wheel.
Ok, já podemos usar.
Ahoy.
Supostamente já, né?
The woods surrounding Trüberbrook emanate a dreary sense of blandness. I've rarely ever been engulfed in a more terrifying, dreadful environment. Not to mention there is a green glow spreading through the fenwoods. Interesting.
No trespassing. Sensational discovery. Signed, the
Kiosk.
Paleontological Society of Trüberbrook. Beverly, I now stand right in front of the legendary Trüberbrook specimen. This close, I find it all the less surprising people here have cultivated the myth of a sea monster.
Isso é uma pessoa morta, man.
He won't be needing these anymore. They did their job. Or did they? Excuse me, sir. Let's see if he had anything on him. Only if it helps to clear his identity, of course. An old rusty key.
Ah, será que este é o irmão da outra?
Beverly, I took a paddle boat and ventured forth towards the final frontier of this region, a forlorn swamp of ancient origin. On my way, I came across the
E esta
mortal
chave é
shell
para
of
abrir
a
aquela
lost
porta no
wanderer.
hotel?
Whether he was led astray by a wisp or fell victim to this region's mythical beast, the Hook Elf, remains a mystery to be disentangled. I can only hope to be spared of such misfortune.
Ok, send across to 6 different spots. E agora? Não dá para fazer nada.
I wonder what that is.
Será que isto abre? Tem aqui cogumelos.
Locked.
Não.
I can't reach them from here.
Não posso passar aqui?
Oh, I'm not feeling too well. Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work. Good idea, Hans.
Eu experimentei os dois, certo? Tem que... os dois. Como é que eu vou usar os dois? O que é que eu preciso mais?
Something's glowing green.
Não, mais nada aqui para interagir. Não. Vamos voltar.
Ahoy.
Olha, temos verdes. Será que já estamos fortes? Somos Hulk, estando de super força.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister, wanna test your strength again?
Yes. Why not?
Why not?
Pum! Explosão nuclear. Não.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Ainda não. Será que o outro sabe alguma coisa? Porque é que a gente está verde? Olha, está aqui a bruxa. Sexy Witch.
Look who we've got here.
I see you're making good use
Ah,
of
mas
those
a corda
boots.
desapareceu.
These boots are made for walking. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
You're looking a bit pale, if I may say so. Here, have one of these. They always work for me.
Vitamin pills?
Sí, claro. They get the juices
Sí,
flowing
claro, ela é
and
espanhola.
make you look gorgeous. All based on herbal essences.
Thanks. I have to be going.
See you later.
Ok. Então eu fiquei bom por tomar os comprimidos. Já não consegui falar com o maluco lá em cima.
You fixed the boat.
Ah, sim.
How can I
isso
ever thank
também.
you?
Don't worry about it.
No, I insist.
Dá-me cena,
Please
sei
take
lá.
this as a symbol of my appreciation.
This postcard will help me find my way around.
Thanks.
Ok. Isso é a capa do jogo.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening.
Goodbye.
I'll be leaving.
Ok, eu acho que as chaves que nós temos dá para ir lá abaixo. Ah, eu carreguei aqui.
Locked.
Isto é onde a gente está, isto é a aldeia. Isto é onde há a luz verde. Tem aqui mais uma coisa. Vamos para a aldeia. Ok. Era só ir para a direita mesmo. Ok, agora percebi o que é aquelas cenas. Deixa eu falar com a Tudo. Encontrei o teu irmão,
Truda?
está morto.
Hello, Professor.
I'd like to ask you
I would
something.
like to ask you something.
Oh, yes, of course.
O teu irmão tinha botas amarelas. What can you tell me about your
What can
brother?
you tell me about your brother?
He's a drunkard. He's also not the most reliable type of person, if that counts as a feat. As you see, he's just left me here alone with all this work that needs to be done.
Can you give me a description?
Should you run into him, is that why you are asking? Tall grown, beardy type,
Isso não é para
red
saber.
nose,
Yellow
always
boots?
wearing those yellow rubber boots.
Ok.
Why do you want to know?
Think I may have
I
met him.
think I may have met him. I found his mortal remains out there in the mire. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
My
No.
condolences.
Oh, Heinz. Poor old Heinz. Rest in peace. Can't say I'm really surprised. Thank you very much. I will inform the inspector immediately. At least he didn't take the long trip for nothing then.
Ok, sim.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
O que é que temos? Olha, tell the truth about Heinz. Temos aqui os comprimidos ainda. Será que estes comprimidos são para nos dar força para ganharmos o troféu? Porque o gajo disse que a gente éramos fraquinhos e que tínhamos de tomar comprimidos. É isso mesmo.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister, wanna test your strength again?
Yes.
Why not?
Wow, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think we have a new champion. Congratulations. Here, this is your prize.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
This one's a real beauty.
Ok.
Thanks.
Conseguimos ganhar. Este gajo aqui é muito suspeito. Vamos lá à porta. Talvez ele tenha ferramentas para conseguirmos partir a televisão. Partir ou tirar o tubo.
Perfect fit. Beverly, I have unearthed the gate to a sealed crypt, the cellar of this lodge. My descent begins. This is what Professor Lidenbrock must have felt when he climbed down the Snæfellsjökull.
Every
I can
day,
hardly see a thing.
once a day, give yourself a present. Okay.
Light the way, my friends.
What the hell?
Malt.
Ok. Tem aqui um monte de coisas.
Trüberbrook Pilsen beer. Export. For the snout around the world.
Caixote de lixo. Outra tampa. Não estou a perceber bem para que é que vão ser as tampas. Tem aqui uma garrafa.
How am I to synthesize alcohol with this?
Tem aqui um papel.
It's a recipe for Bolzenschuss schnapps. Top secret. Let's see. Fruit. Add malt. Add yeast. Season with a pinch of slumber morale. Dead simple.
Está aqui mais
Trüberbrook's
cenas.
finest dry yeast.
E isto, ok, isto é o que a gente precisa para fazer as coisas.
Trüberlager. Fire making first. I need to find a way to ignite the gas.
Isto tem um fio.
Fire making first.
Uma serra. Está a brilhar a dos pirilampos. Ok, a gente provavelmente... Ah, a gente quer fazer a energia daqui.
Fire making first. I need to find a way to ignite the gas.
Ok, já estou perdido outra vez. Damn. Ok, isto é... Está complicado agora. Ok, se calhar este capítulo é... Este não é... eu acho que não é o último capítulo. Eu acho que este jogo são 5 capítulos e este é o capítulo 4. Portanto, este está a ser um bocado maior que os outros. Vou parar aqui o live stream. Talvez o último capítulo seja um bocado mais curto. E a gente consiga fazer o próximo, tipo, capítulo... Acabar este e fazer o último. Bem, não sei. Só sei que vou ficar por aqui. Já está assim um bocado comprido. Está maior que os outros. Vamos terminar o live stream. Uma aqui deste jogo foi dada. Portanto, fiquem atentos ao Discord do Fishman. Sigam lá e podem ganhar cenas e mamos. E é isso. Giveaway novo em breve. Se por acaso tiverem vídeo no YouTube, vejam aí na descrição. Já pode estar aí um link para um giveaway novo. A partida ainda não, mas pronto. E sigam e partilhem esse mambo todo. Então é isso. Obrigado a todos. Espero que até todos fiquem bem e tenham um grande gaming time. Bye bye. Puffs.